Hey guys, I'm making this video I just came up with the idea I've been kind of wanting to do this for a while. I know I'm not very coherent right now, that didn't really make a lot of sense, but I am driving, to be fair. And I was just listening to a Alex Hormozy podcast, and the idea to do this came to mind. So this is hopefully the first one. I think I've tried to do this in the past, but this is like the first real one. This is kind of me going through the process this is me documenting the process, This is me documenting my entrepreneurial journey. So we're not exactly at the beginning. I wish we could have gotten more at the beginning, but I guess you could say the beginning was, my entrepreneurial journey, I guess you could say, started 2 years ago. But I've been working in this business, been like a little entrepreneur-y sometimes in the summers when my dad would take me to work with him. But anyways, enough of that. I don't know who just honked. I don't know if you could hear that. I really hope the audio on this, you could hear it fine. But so I guess I just want to give a little rundown of where we're at in the business, because things seem to be moving really fast. And I know Alex Hormozy always says that he wishes he documented more of the process, so he knew kind of what he was thinking through while he was coming up and everything. And I can appreciate that too. You know, I understand, like, it would be super cool if I could go back in time and see what I was thinking back in the past. You know, where was I at? What were my biggest problems, my biggest worries? You know, where was my head at? What was I thinking? Especially someone like me, you know, I tend to have a little bit of trouble with my memory, but hopefully that'll help with that too, right? I mean, these videos will help with that. So now let's get straight into it. Where we're at the business. As of today, we've had, I think, 5 people sign on, which is insane. We have 4 or 5 RMCs, so recurring maintenance customers, have signed on just today, which is, I think, a PR, a personal record or a company record, a CR, if you will. And yeah, I don't know, that kind of just gets me in the headspace that I'm like, okay, so this is a new customer. This is a new company record, the new CR we just hit. But this is going to become the norm. And if that's going to be, and that's true, if 5 RMCs a day is going to become the norm, a day is crazy, but if it's going to become the norm, then things are going to start moving really fast. And to be honest, they already feel like they are, right? So we already have 1 truck. My dad, Raul, he has his new truck that we're gonna wrap. We're in the process of getting samples for the vinyl so that we're already in the process of getting this first truck wrapped, right? We're also in the process of getting a second truck wrapped. We're also in the process of getting the second truck, and then once we start getting trucks, then we're gonna start trying to wrap them as soon as possible. And it's all feeling like it's moving pretty fast, which is really interesting, because I've heard that the entrepreneurial journey, like, you have to just like put your head down and work for like years. And I guess maybe what I want to say, or what I want to reflect on real quick, is that I don't want to say this is exactly like 100% true, that I bypassed the hard part, because I still work as hard as I know to, which isn't like crazy, like it's not 16 hours a day, maybe it should be, but I think it's kind of crazy that this business, this company that had been making 1.2, not very much thought to grow it, but it was consistently hitting 1.2 in rev every year, with only 2 in-house employees, not counting Raul or Gabby, the founders/owners. And then I kind of came in. Now we're putting a little bit of gas on the fire is kind of what I would say my role is. I mean, right now the biggest thing I do is create estimates, and when I have a chance, when I have time, I put some gas on the fire. And by putting gas on the fire, I mean doing a little bit of marketing. I mean, I've also set up kind of like a few extra or additional marketing channels that we didn't have before. So yeah, that's kind of what my job is right now. I'm kind of I don't know. I'm very malleable in my position. Like wherever I need to be, I'll be there. So I'm all over the place. I think it's awesome, learning experience. Awesome to gain experience overall. But yeah, I'm pulling up right here to my house. I was just at a rehearsal for a communion and first communion and confirmation. I was at the rehearsal, but yeah, I just had that idea to share this. I don't know if there's anything I might be missing. I'm gonna park. I can probably think a little better if I'm not driving. But yeah, this is first vlog / podcast-esque video that I'm filming about the entrepreneurial journey, But yeah, things feel like they're moving really fast. I guess that's a big reason why I wanted to shoot this video. Sorry for all the movement. That was probably really annoying during the drive. But everything seems like it's moving really fast. I guess if I was more experienced, things could have been moving faster. But I guess that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to learn. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to, be in this business, help out my family, bring on awesome people, work with awesome clients. I guess I'll give a little rundown of what I did today, which was a little bit not the norm, but it was fun. It was an awesome experience, and I was really happy with how my day went today. But this morning, I think I had some estimates in the morning. I got ready, and then, I created some estimates from the house on the computer, and maybe I think it was a few. I don't remember how many. It might have been just like one or a few. I don't remember exactly. Like 1 to 3 maybe. It might have just been one. Probably it was just one. Now that I think about it. Anyways, so created that estimate, got ready. Santi got here, and for those who may be watching who don't know who Santi is, which maybe I'm assuming everyone who watches this will know who Santi is, but maybe millions of people one day in the future will watch this or listen to this, and they'll be like, who's Santi? Which would be crazy, which I don't know, that would be crazy, but I guess that's not the point. So Santi is my best friend, and he's a videographer and photographer. So Santi gets here, we eat a burrito and an energy drink. We go to Patty and Bill Bowser's home because they referred 2 of their front door neighbors crazy. That's so awesome of them, but they did. And I met with them. I made a video for them yesterday, or on Tuesday, I believe. Yesterday's Thursday. So on Tuesday, I made a video for them. I was like, hey, like, thank you so much for referring to people. You guys are awesome. We have $100 like cash rewards for every neighbor you referred onto recurring maintenance. So yeah, let me know if you guys are up for it. I can stop by. I can give you guys the cash rewards, and maybe even get a picture, or maybe even get a video if you guys are down, with you guys' permission. But yeah, so they were like, oh yeah, thank you. So I met with them today. That they replied over email. They're like, oh yeah, because I sent the video over email. They're like, oh okay, yeah. They're like, yeah, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. We've been with you for 10 years. We've worked with Albert. We've worked with Raul. Like, Raul signed us on to maintenance over 10 years ago, and it was awesome. Albert, we've worked with him multiple times. He's awesome. Yeah, so basically that's what they said. And I was like, hey, can you actually copy and paste that and put it in a review? Which they did, because they're awesome, and I love working with them and people just like them. Anyways, met with them today. They were amazing. They were so nice to work with, to talk to. I guess I didn't particularly work with them. I talked with them. I think I got the whole conversation on video, because Santi was recording a video for that. It was so nice. It was so nice talking to them, and they were so grateful, and they're like, you guys are awesome. I hope my finger was on the speaker the whole time. But yeah, they were like, you guys are awesome. You guys have grown, like, since I remember 10 years ago. Your dad, like, we met him, and you know, he like sold us, we just like went with him because of his personality and everything. Yeah, you guys are great, or whatever. But yeah, it was super nice to talk to them. We probably talked for like 15 minutes, so that's probably all on camera, which is amazing, because they are amazing, you know. And I love working with people like them. And then we saw a job for Albert for the construction side, and then we went to another home where Albert was like, hey, can you guys actually stop by a different house that's also on the way back to here, to the home office in Queen Creek. And we stopped by. He's like, I don't think the client wants to be recorded, so can you guys go before me? I'm gonna go there a little bit later to do the final walkthrough. We're like, okay. So we get there, we're like, hey, is it okay if we take a few photos of the work we did, the work Albert did? Albert's gonna be here soon. He's like, yeah. He's like, you guys are gonna take video too, right? That's what Albert was saying. And then we're like, yeah. But yeah, he's a recurring maintenance customer too, bi-weekly actually, for his front yard. And we got the chance to talk with him after we took a few photos and video of the backyard. We're like, oh yeah. I was like, how did you like it? How do you like the service? He's like, the service is great. Yeah, like, he was telling me about his plants, and he was super nice, super grateful. He's like, yeah, you guys only did like a certain part of the backyard, the construction division. He was like, yeah, you guys only did one part of the backyard, but hopefully like in a year you guys are gonna do the other part. But yeah, no, it was super nice to talk to him too. And yeah, that's kind of how those conversations went. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to speak with amazing customers like them. It's very motivating. It's very I don't know, very inspiring, I guess, to see how we help people in like a very, like, there's a whole bunch of landscape companies, there's a bunch of like residential maintenance, like people who do yard care, but these are the people who we want to work with, and these are the people who we love to help, you know? Amazing people. So I guess that's a huge lesson I'm learning about entrepreneurship, is that the biggest gift about entrepreneurship, for me at least, that I understand right now, is working with amazing people. You know, not just in-house, not just the employees or your coworkers. It's working with amazing clients that are very grateful that we can help them, and we're very happy and grateful that we have the opportunity to help them too. So that's kind of where we're at today. You know, besides that, I had estimates to do like on the computer as usual. But yeah, 5, it might have been 4 actually. I can make sure, but 4 or 5 recurring maintenance customers in a day signed on is it's amazing, you know. It's class. Yeah, no, it's great actually. So yeah, hopefully 1,000 by the end of the year. That's been the goal since the beginning of the year, and we always knew it was gonna things were gonna start moving fast, but 6 months. I mean, sorry, hasn't been 6 months. It is May 8th, I believe. It is May 8th today. So things are starting to pick up real fast. I'm thinking if we want to finish the year with 1,000 recurring maintenance customers, we have to sign on like 1,100 RMCs by like October, because obviously like we get a lot of cancellation. Not a lot, not for our industry for sure. Like we get maybe, like the worst months are, you know, like winter. We get like 2.5 maybe. Like we've never gone 3% churn, but a little bit under, like maybe 2.5% churn in those winter months. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, we need to sign on like 1,100 RMCs by November, by October, November, the fall, and then finish the year with I don't think we'll have that many cancellations, so maybe we can sign on 1,050, and then we'll finish the year with exactly 1,000. But obviously we're not gonna ever be like, oh, like we're already at 1,000, no more clients. But hopefully we blow past it, you know. That'd be awesome. I'm sure if we hit 1,000 RMCs, we're gonna more than double the business. So it'd be awesome to finish 2025 and the year revving like double. Would be crazy. Or maybe once we have 1,000 for a whole year, then we'd see the double. But I mean, hopefully, I guess end of year goal, like by the end of this year, we're hoping to hit 1.8 to 2 mil. That's pretty cool. That's pretty impressive, you know, like taking a business from 1.2 to 2, 800,000, like we like just generated it. But yeah, I'm super excited. I think I'm gonna feel more relieved than anything. Not that I'm not enjoying the process, but it's like I don't know, not to sound corny, but it's like game's not finished. You know, this is just the beginning. So I guess hitting 2 mil wasn't ever the goal. Doubling wasn't ever the final goal. At least for me, I'm still like young, 21. By the end of the year, I'll be 22. So hitting 2 mil this year, that'd be amazing. Who knows? Maybe 2026 we'll hit we'll double again. We'll hit, well, I guess 2 mil. Hitting 2 mil isn't doubling. Hitting 2.4 mil would be doubling. But if we hit if we double from 2 mil in 2026, you know, 4 mil in rev, that's you know, that's decent, you know, decent. But no, we have big aspirations. I have big aspirations. I'm just starting my entrepreneurial journey, and I'm already talking about these big numbers, which is I'm pretty grateful for and pretty exciting. But this is just the beginning. So maybe I'll look back in 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years, and I'll be like, I was so little. I was over here talking about big numbers and thinking I was all cool because we gained a few RMCs. But yeah, super grateful, super excited. As you can tell, I'm ecstatic, just super pumped. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Maybe I'm thinking myself in the future, maybe in a year, maybe in 10 years, maybe in 20 years. Maybe AI will take over the world in like 3 years, so I maybe won't see this video again, which would be God's plan, you know. It's all up to God. So at the end of the day, very thankful, very grateful for this opportunity. I'm blessed, and hopefully this is the first of many podcast vlogs to come. Let's see if I figure out how to make this a podcast. Just get the audio, I'm guessing, but maybe I'll post it straight on Spotify. I'll start a podcast. I already have a YouTube channel. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, entrepreneur journey day 1 according to this video series. So yeah, appreciate you guys for listening, the many of you that are listening and watching, and have a blessed life. So yeah,